The farm's been there since 1961. Father and his brothers farmed in White Lake, Wisconsin with my grandfather since the early 40s and late 30s. My grandfather started it. And they came down, they bought some land in Coloma, and now I'm farming with my son.
Dad, frankly, has much more knowledge about actually growing potatoes, so let him do those things. I work more on the technical side, keeping the equipment running.
It was my uncle that really got me involved in farming. I took over and expanded, and it's really kind of fun farming nowadays because of the computers, and tractors drive themselves, and we have drones and all this kind of stuff now, and it's really kind of fun.
Oh, I think this research facility has made our operation what it is today.
When you go to other institutions, other states, you don't see the same level of collaboration between growers and researchers that we enjoy here.
The relationship here is really unlike anywhere else that I've experienced, and to me, it's really the way it should be done. When we have a question, something we don't know at the farm, one of those people is our first call. We're not calling a chemical salesperson or one of our crop consultants. We're calling sort of an unbiased third party that we know is going to know the answer, can find the answer, is going to come out in the field and look at it, and that's just not the experience that a lot of the growers around the country get to have.
We've realized that you can't just look at one individual crop and one individual pest when you're a farmer. You've got a rotation of crops, and you're dealing with all kinds of different pests.
Especially in potatoes, there's dozens and dozens of layers that can impact the quality and the yield of the crop. And that's not even looking at really the environmental implications of the choices we're making. And so bringing all those things together, that's to me the real benefit of having a team like we have at Wisconsin.
If you work for a company, you're going to have one or two people to talk to who probably know the same thing you know. But when you work in the university environment, you find 20 people with 20 different backgrounds, and the challenge and the beauty of it is at the same time get to speak a common language and come up with projects that would actually move us forward.
If we want to see this type of research continue, we have to step up and fund some of this research ourselves, as well as contribute to the infrastructure of the ag research stations.
The potato industry did a potato check off. Each growers are assessed so much. Right now it generates probably $500,000 a year that goes to researchers here, and it's just been a terrific collaboration.
Think if you're a grower and you get handed this new variety, you can start growing hundreds and hundreds of acres of this crop. And then come harvest, you got to store them in these huge commercial storages. Are you going to want to guess with that? If you guess wrong, the difference between guessing right and guessing wrong is millions of dollars in decisions. If we're doing our job correctly here, what we're offering the growers is to work out the kinks and the bugs out of these new varieties, as well as test new treatments that we can apply on in storage.
And this is a great value for the growers. As a matter of fact, we just had them here celebrating with us our centennial. And they are very proud of the engagement and tradition of this partnership between faculty, the Hancock Research Station, and the Growers Association.
There really are very few places that have the relationship here that the growers and the university have, and it's incredibly special.
The farms are getting bigger and farms are getting smaller both ways. The middle is sort of getting squeezed, so there are challenges all over.
We need places like Hancock Research Farm for the future. It's going to be more in the future than it ever was.
It's going great. We just got to maintain it somehow.